Welcome to another tutorial by Lumen Looney. Sorry it's been a while since I've posted any videos. We've had some things going on, but I'm back. And today's tutorial is going to be on what I'm going to call my rainy day bracelet. It's been raining a lot here in South Carolina, so that's what I'm going to call it. This is what it looks like on the front side. And this is what it looks like in the back. These are all rainbow loom bands. The colors are fuchsia, pastel blue, teal, ocean blue, yellow, and white. This is a 7-pin bar design. To make a full wrap, it does take 14 pin bars. To fit my wrist size, it did anyhow. Today, for the sake of time and for this tutorial, I'm only going to be using 7 pin bars. And of course, if you only use the 7, you will need an extension. The materials that you need, of course, are your bands, your hook, your loom, and of course, your C-clip. So, for today's colors, I will be using fuchsia, pastel pink, white, pastel blue, pastel teal, and teal. And again, I am using all rainbow loom bands. So to start, we are going to lay our border, and for that I am again using my fuchsia. And it's a basic border. It's going to go out to the right and the left. Again, I apologize, it's been a while since I've uploaded any videos. I have a couple of bracelets that I have designed already, and I will be doing tutorials for those bracelets and uploading those videos. Been doing a lot of lumigurumi. I do have something that I designed that I am just tweaking the finishing touches on. Hopefully I will be doing a tutorial on that as well. So, trying my hand at something new. And once you get towards the end, you'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 from the end. You're going to bring it in towards the center. And then go back to the beginning. Go up the other side. Not as good with my left hand as I am my right, because I am right-handed, but I'll give it a whirl. My cord's in the way. Okay. And once you have your border up the side there, let me get these fuchsia bands away. The next thing we're going to do, I'm going to use my pastel blue, and we're going to lay diagonal bands up the left and right sides, and they are going to go from this pin to this pin, and then from this one to this one. And of course, on the opposite side, they will go in the opposite direction. And then on this side, you're going to make sure that your bands are pushed down. Okay, that one overlapped. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then our next step, I'm going to use teal for this step. Next step, we're going to lay some more diagonal bands, but they're going to go from this peg on the second row to this peg in the third row, like so. This side, it's going to go in the opposite direction. I should take that band out of there. And I'm pretty sure that I filled that in like so with that, with the pastel blue. Sorry guys, because if not, you're gonna have empty space there, and that's not gonna be good. And then fill in with those like so, so you don't have an empty space. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot that I did that to fill in the empty space at the end of the bracelet. Okay, next step is we're going to alternate with our pastel teal and pastel pink. I used the yellow and ocean blue on this one. I used the ocean blue and the yellow. I alternated. With this one, I'm going to use pastel teal and pastel pink to alternate. And we are going to do V's, large V's, down the center. So I'm going to start off with the pastel teal. And then pastel pink. And then pastel teal. And I'm just going to continue to do that the whole way down the center. And that band overlapped. I was originally going to do a different bracelet tutorial, but I've had this one done for a longer period of time, so I figured I'd better do this one first. And there's that. Okay, get rid of these. Okay. And then almost done with our laying process, laying of the bands. Okay, and then with our white, going back up through the center, we're going to lay smaller upside down V's, like so. Broken band. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. I'm not going to overlap on the border. Okay, and then we have one more step to the layout, the laying process. Okay. You want to make sure that your bands are pushed down. Okay. And then you want to take, you can use whatever color you want. It's your bracelet. I use the same color as my border. And you want to lay cat bands the whole way down the center. So I'm using fuchsia because it's the same color as my border. And you can see in this bracelet, you do see the cat bands. So I matched them up with my border. So it's up to you what color you decide to use. I matched them to my border. So you want to lay cat bands the whole way up the center. Again, they are visible, so it's up to you how you want them to go on your bracelet or how you want them to look in your bracelet. It is your bracelet. You can make it look however you like. Okay. And we are getting ready to start the looping process. Okay. Alrighty. Bands out of the way. Alright, now we're going to turn our loom around and get ready to do our looping of our bands. I'm trying to get this cord out of the way. It's driving me crazy. Okay. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is start by looping the white, well, minor white, the small V's that we laid, which when we laid them, they were upside down. Now they're going to be right side right. And we're just going to loop them back onto themselves. So, we're going to reach into that cat band and make sure that your cat bands don't pop off. And you're just going to loop them out onto themselves. Oops, I caught the cat band. Got that band twisted, sorry. Okay. Alright, the next step that we'll be doing is we'll be looping the large V bands that we laid, which was the ones that we alternated colors. Mine were the pastel teal and pastel pink. And we are going to loop those back onto themselves. So you're going to reach into those cap bands and you're going to pull those back onto themselves. Lost my cap band on that one. Okay. Let me put this. Put that back on. Made a mess with that one, didn't I? Okay. Cap band back on. There we go. Okay. Oops, got my border band, one of my border bands caught in there. There we go. Okay, that's that. Okay. Now we're going to reach down into here and pull up these diagonal bands and loop those back onto themselves. Like so. And you're just going to do this the whole way up on both sides. Okay. All right, then our next step is we are going to take the, oh, sorry guys, my hands are getting numb. Okay. Trying to remember how I did this next step. Oh. Okay. I believe this is how I did it, but we'll find out. Okay, we're going to take it up and over like so. The next one up and over like so. 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 Which I should have did with this one too, up and over like so. Next one up and over like so. Next one up and over like so. And that one we just leave it like so. Actually, no, I think I brought it down like so. That's what I did with that one, I believe. Okay. Up and over. 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 Push that down before it pops off. Up and over. Up and over. I let go. Up and over. And that one I brought down. Okay. Then this bottom one we're going to take over like so. Like so. Then we're going to reach in here, and these pastel blue ones, we're going to loop these up like a border. If I can get a hold of it. Why is it being so difficult? Okay. Like so. Loop those up like a border. Okay, and that's where we leave that on the end. We don't do anything else with that end one. Okay, and then our last step is to simply loop the border. So we all know how to loop a border, I'm sure. In case you don't, you're going to go out to the right, to the left, and it's just simply looping one band up through the other. Okay, now we are getting ready to take it off the loom. Going to reach down in, make sure you're through all your bands. Pull a band up through. Put a C-clip on it. Okay. And then we are ready to take it off of the loom. I like to pop it off the back of my hook. It's less risk of breaking any bands, which for some reason I am famous for doing. So do it this way. way. Less of a chance of breaking them. All right. So this is what it looks like. The rainy day bracelet. The front and the back. Again, of course, you would need an extension if you only use the 7 bar pins. Takes 14 to make a full wrap. Thanks again for joining me. Again, this is Lumen Looney. Hit the like button and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at LumenLooney2020. Stay tuned for another tutorial. I'll have more to come, hopefully more often again. Until next time, stay warm and stay safe. Bye now.